What is going on, everybody? Nobody on here yet. That's okay. I'm getting set up here. Trying to lock down my tripod. It's a windy day again here in Florida. Get a few people on here before I get started. That's all set up. I don't usually do lives on a Tuesday morning, but I was on Facebook and someone in the community where I live put up a post that one of their fishing poles disappeared into thin air from this spot. So the only logical explanation to that was somehow it wound up in the water. I told them I'd be more than happy to come try and search around, see if I can get it with a magnet. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head down this canal bank here. It's pretty steep, pretty rocky. Throw my Magnetar cube and see if there are fishing poles in there. See if I can find it for them. All right, got a thumbs up from somebody. All right, appreciate that. So yeah, this is going to be a hard one. I'm not going to be able to stay near the phone while I'm doing this because I've got to head down this canal bank. Jamie, what's up, brother? I'm about to go down this canal bank. Kind of hard to see, but it is super rocky, like big boulders. Let's see if I can zoom in here. Nah, my gloves won't let me zoom in. Oh, there we go. Guy from my community on Facebook yesterday said he lost his fishing pole here. It's a real expensive one. He really wants to get it back. They don't know how they lost it here while they were fishing. Maybe a few too many beers, who knows. But they said they searched this whole embankment and couldn't find it. So they think it may be in the water, and I told them that I would give it a shot with my magnets. There's usually something a little magnetic on fishing poles. But if not, a lot of times we catch them right by the fishing line. So this is a rough little spot, but people love to fish here because there's a spillway right there. And this canal going this way leads right to the St. Lucie River, which is brackish water. And they probably catch a lot of snooks and stuff here. Yeah, I don't know, Jamie. That's, like I said, maybe there was some beer involved. I don't know. But I see this place has a lot of boulders down there. So I'm going to try throw my Magnetar cube first. It's a square magnet. I'm hoping that edge might get in there. Maybe grab some fishing line. You know, and we pull up lures all the time, so I don't know what they had on there for a hook or a lure, but maybe it's magnetic. That thing across the water, that is, I don't know. There's a, this is the spillway area where people fish a lot. So I'm not sure what that does. I see there's a pipe coming out there. And I don't know. I don't know if maybe they've got a level monitoring system over there and that's how they get to it. I mean, to me, that's one of the few things that makes sense because this... Chris, how you doing? Let's see. Left. I don't know. That's one of those things they put across when they don't want boats to go through, I guess. And these are houses. And this is a neighborhood, people's docks, stuff like that. Big spillway right there. So I'd imagine there's tons of snook in the water here. And So I do know that the fishing pole, Annie, how are you doing? Let me see, trying to keep up with the comments here. I guess the fishing pole that the guy lost, not only is it expensive, but it's like one of his favorite ones. Yeah, it pretty much stops you from going up this way. So this is probably a killer little fishing hole right here, which makes sense why I'm here to try and help a guy get back his real expensive rod and reel. So yeah, I'm gonna head down this bank, guys. I'm not gonna be able to sit here and chat as much as I'd like to, and I really don't think there's a spot down there that I can anchor this up. I mean, actually, let me try real quick. Let me try and run this down here. Try to keep from busting my butt. Let me see if we got a flat enough spot here somewhere where I can set up, and maybe if I yell, you guys can hear me. Actually, I see a rock over here. I do not want my phone to fall and smack on one of these rocks, but let me see. This might work, guys. This is definitely some rough terrain getting down here. Chicken on biscuits, you already magnet fished it out? All right. Well, there's supposed to be a fishing pole here somewhere that they lost. So I'm gonna try and get it. Did you get a really nice expensive fishing pole when you fished it out there, Mr. Chicken and Biscuits? All right, let me know. I'm gonna go grab my magnet, guys, and get my butt down here and see if I can get something. Man, I wore the right shoes for this today. Normally I wear flip-flops. Not today. Got some hiking boots on. 57 degrees? Absolutely not. No, it's hot and muggy down here in Florida. That water's probably 80 degrees at the coldest. But yeah, just grab my magnet. I'm gonna throw the Magnetar Cube out here. It's a square magnet and it is super strong. So I'm hoping these square edges might help grab some fishing line if that pole's down here like they think it is. If I don't have any luck, I might just scour the area because this grass is tall through here. No, Annie. I'm trying to do a fishing pole recovery for somebody in my community here. They lost it. They posted it on Facebook, trying to get it back. I guess it's pretty expensive and pretty special to them. They're not exactly sure if it's in the water or not, but they think that's the only place it could be somehow. So I'm gonna give it a shot. All right, Indonesia, how you doing? Kelly's 420 Magnet Fishers, how you doing? I don't usually magnet fish places like this. I like bridges and sturdy ground, but trying to help somebody who lost something. So I'm gonna head down here, guys, see if I can find this thing, see what happens. I'm in Port St. Lucie, guys. If I fall down and smack my head and fall asleep, somebody call 911 and hook it up for me. This terrain is rugged. It's rough, no doubt. line. Let's see. All right, first throw, guys. There are some huge boulders here. First throw, I'm already stuck on one. There's no pointing it. Woo, got it free, guys. Got it free. Alright, first throw out there. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but I got me a fishing jig already. Probably right where my magnet got stuck. That was probably hiding right there. Two throws, two fishing jigs. Look at that crazy thing. Got a pink head and whew, looks like some fur. All right, no fishing pole, but we got fishing gear. Nothing that time. No idea, guys. Some weird looking little thing. I gotta say, the water out here is pretty brutal. These rocks are bad. As I'm pulling it in, I'm getting caught all the time. So, I'm gonna keep trying though. It's like a holster clip for a pocket knife. I don't know if you guys can see it from here, but look how teeny tiny that hook is. That thing is a baby. So there's stuff here, it's just difficult to get. I locked onto something right here in front. It felt like a cast net. They have a really weird feeling when you pull them. You can feel that you're stretching them and ripping them apart. Let me see if I can get that out of the water. Yeah, see, it feels like I'm on it again. Either a cast net or it could be the fishing pole. Tiny piece of a fishing leader. Definitely feels like there's a cast net down there. I keep getting stuck on it. But it's not moving, whatever it is. I'm gonna keep trying. But these rocks are pretty brutal. Got another hook. Whoa! Almost lost my GoPro, guys. That's not good. Fishing stuff, guys. A piece of a jig. Getting a little pile of fishing stuff going on here, that's for sure. Alright, stuck to some rocks, guys. get my magnet unstuck over here, guys. I'm following some fishing line in the mangroves. Check that lure out. That thing looks like it glows in the dark. Put it in the pile. Let me see if I can get this magnet back. I am stuck down between two big boulders. I can feel it. Dang it. I actually feel like I'm moving one of the boulders. Alright. Woo! Got it, guys. Yeah, there's some big boulders right there. Nothing on it. I'm happy to have it back though. Woo! And these rocks are wobbling. Alright. No fishing pole on that side. Let me try over here. Guys. Oh, a piece of broken hook. Big hook. Alright. Another big hook. A little piece of a small hook. Nada. Nothing. Nothing. See a turtle out there. I don't know if you guys can see him popping up. Oh. Nothing. Nothing again. See some rope down here. Here. Not a bobber. That was just sitting in the grass. big black rope in there, but it doesn't go to anything. It's just up under the rocks. All right. Be careful trying to get up out of here, guys. Yikes. Man, a lot of these rocks are real wobbly. Whew. Yeah, I want my bridges back. Let's see, do we even have anybody on here? We got 16 watching. Let's see. Hey, Andy, actually, believe it or not, the cube seems like it's easier to get unstuck half the time. So, I thought about throwing my grappling hook on it, but with all these rocks in here, it's probably a bad idea. And if there was a full fishing pole laying right there, I would have got it somewhere. So I don't know. I don't know if they hooked a fish when they didn't realize it and it pulled it in the water and took off with it. I mean, I'm going to keep working around this area, but there's only so many cutouts in these bushes here. I can see where people have been stomping around, but I definitely don't want to bust my butt on these rocks. You're getting hurt if you do. But I'm thinking maybe I'll bring you guys with me. We'll go check on the other side of all that buckle brush there, see if there's an opening. The guy pinpointed it for me on a map. And all right, thanks for stopping by, Kelly. We really appreciate it. And good luck. Hope you find some good stuff. So anyways, yeah, I don't know if this thing might have just fallen in the water or if a fish might have pulled it in the water. If a fish pulled it in the water, I don't know. There's no telling where it could be. But with that being said, the bottom is so rocky with these giant boulders. I don't know how far a fishing pole could go being pulled by a fish before it got caught on one. I mean, I've got my magnet stuck 4 times out of, I don't know, what did I throw it? Maybe a dozen times? And 4 times I had to maneuver it out from in between boulders. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be a success or not. But you know what? Gotta try. You know, if I was in his position, I would definitely hope somebody would want to try and help me out. So that's all I can do is keep trying. But I'm pretty positive this particular spot right here is clean. So I'm gonna walk around here, see what other spots I can get into down here. Maddie, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. Oh yeah, this is you can tell by the terrain here, other than people fishing, you know, nobody's hanging out down here. So I haven't seen any snakes, but I have seen those giant orange, black, and white lizards coming out from under some rocks here. I'm sure they nest in here. I mean, we have them at our house. They live in our culvert pipes under our driveways. And man, they get in your attic. Those things are crazy. My dogs hate them. I've got a blue tick beagle, and he's actually fast enough to catch them. But I'm doing good, trying to help somebody out in my community here that put up a Facebook post that they lost a really expensive and meaningful fishing pole to them either yesterday or the day before. So I told them I'd come out here with a magnet and see if I had any luck. They searched around with no luck. And it's kind of odd because they said it was there and then it was just gone. There was nobody else out here. So the only logical thing is that somehow it fell in the water. But I don't know. This is the spot he pinpointed on the map. I'm still going to look around more here. This spot is, it's not there. I definitely think I would have at least popped it up, done something, felt it. Yeah, definitely. There's a cast net down there. And it's not coming up, but these boulders, as you guys can see, the size of them, and they just continue right down in the water. You guys, if you can see the bank on the other side, it's the same way. There's a spillway right here, So there's probably some really seriously good snook fishing right here. Yeah, Annie, no doubt. I mean, sometimes you find the perfect spot, and there's a canal that tees into this one, another really big one. And I threw off of one of the main bridges here in Port St. Lucie Boulevard, and like my third throw in the middle of the canal, which is even wider than this one, my magnet got stuck in between boulders and I could not budge it. I actually had to hook up to the truck on the bank. I had to tie another piece of rope on it so it would reach. And I had a 100-foot rope on that magnet, and I was able to pull it out, thank God. But I thought that was going to be my first magnet loss that day. Oh, Larry, Newfoundland, wow, thank you for stopping by, man. We really appreciate it. You know, that's one thing I got to say. I love doing lives because people from all over the world stop in. I mean, it is freaking awesome to get to talk to somebody like that, you know, and, you know, they get a chance to see what you're dealing with live, you know. But that's awesome. Thank you so much for stopping by. We really appreciate it. Thank you, Maddie. I appreciate that. I really do. So I'm not going to give up, but one thing I will say, I cannot cover a lot of ground real quick here because just walking around this place feels like it takes forever. It's so rough. And that's not what it's like around here for the most part. It seems like everywhere in my county that, and maybe it's the state is doing it now, everywhere they put in a spillway or they do any kind of work, the first thing they do is fill it with boulders. O'Leary, this magnet's $3,000. This is a Magnetar Cube, a well-used one. Love this magnet, one of my favorite magnets. I usually throw a Brute Boss. That's a 3,500 pound. I love that magnet too for down here because we have a lot of mucky bottoms here as well, and that magnet sinks so good. It weighs like 6 pounds. But I got to tell you, I think this Magnetar Cube actually snaps on the metal harder than the Brute Boss does. I think the Brute Boss will lift more in the end, but the way this magnet snaps onto things is amazing. And it's tough. We've been kicking this magnet for a while. It's been stuck. It's been pulled out with the truck. I mean, this is actually my 13-year-old son's magnet, but he's in school. So I hijacked his magnet. I've got a bum shoulder, so the more I throw that Brute Boss, the more I feel it. No doubt about that. Guys, they put a lot of fill in here that's like seashells and stuff, if you can see that. We had a spot where we used to go ride not far from here, ride our four-wheelers, and the whole place was like this. And actually, I think it's on this canal, but we pulled up almost an intact bleached conch shell from that spot. So actually, I see a giant shell here, guys. I'm going to set you down for a minute, see if I can get this thing out. Yep, popped right up. Look at the size of that seashell. I mean, compared to my hand. This is a freshwater canal, so this has got to be fill they pulled in. I bet if I search long enough, I bet I could find shark's teeth here. That's not what I'm after today, so I'm not going to worry about that. What I'm going to do is come down here and look for another cutout, another area I can get in with this magnet, see if I can help this guy get his fishing pole back. And at the same time, see if this spot will allow me to bring the tripod down there and set it up for you guys. So, this looks like it could be one of those spots right here. Let me take a walk around here with you guys while I'm up here. Feels good to stand on nice level ground for a few minutes. Let you guys check out the area. Big spillway right there. And man, from here I can see the level difference. They've got this this side's low. The canal on the other side is way higher. You guys probably can't see through those bottom locks, but it's so high over there, there's no exposed rock. So, but we've had horrible storms, tons of rain. I wanted to get out and do a regular live yesterday afternoon, and Didn't work out. This is somebody's private dock, so I'm not going to go out here. They have it posted all over the place, no trespassing, so I'm not going to. Definitely not going to, but I am going to walk around and check this little spot out here. See what's going on. Yeah, I haven't been out here. I haven't been out here fishing either. I'm going to have to get in the water. William B., no thank you. That's quite all right. Definitely got some stuff going on here. You guys can see those big concrete, it's like they're pipe heads or something like that. Got more drainage going on over here, feeding from here into there, but it's all part of the drainage system here. That's all man-made. This is probably man-made too. Let's see. Oh, there. Use a boat magnet fishing. Not yet, but we're going to. We got some pretty good leads on where some stuff might be in the St. Lucie River around here. And I think we might do that through the winter. It is so hot out here during the summer that even on a boat, it's crazy hot. And the water, I don't know, it's not that deep, so it's not even refreshing if you did jump in, but the area where we live, you get all the wildlife in the water. There's definitely tons of gators and alligator turtles and all kinds of stuff in the water here. And then it's freshwater, I mean, it's brackish, so you never know. It could be a bull shark or two. Never know what you're gonna find in the water here. Let's see. So I'm just looking for a good spot to go down here, guys. Somewhere where I hopefully don't fall down and bust my butt. Trying to find a spot where maybe I can set up the tripod, give you guys a view of me throwing the magnet out here through all these rocks and constantly getting it stuck. That's what happens, but that's life. So I'm going to try this spot. Man, you're awful pushy, William. I'm getting there, bro. Whole reason I'm here today. I don't usually like to magnet fish spots like this. It's no fun, for sure. But somebody lost a real expensive fishing pole out here. And I guess it's got a lot of sentimental value also. So I am literally out here trying to help out somebody from my community that put a post up on Facebook asking people to keep their eyes open for it. Woo! And I told him that I would be more than happy to come down here and give it a shot. See if I could find it. But I got to tell you, from the satellite map, the place doesn't look this rocky. But it is. And a lot of these rocks are loose. Like, I'm stepping on them. They're wobbling around everywhere. So, doing my best not to bust my butt, guys, because that's not going to be any fun. Alright, I think that's good enough. Let me get down there and see what I can find. I should have brought a fishing pole with me. I can see lots of big fish out there jumping. Probably a killer spot. I don't think people get down here as much as the last spot I was in. One fishing hook so far. People definitely hang out down here. There's some Busch Light cans, water bottles, all down in between these rocks. All right, one more throw down here. I'm not getting anything, guys. Hey, up in the trees. I love that. All right, try one more. Half a fishing hook, that's it, guys. All right. All right, guys, let's see. We still got some people on here. Yeah, still got 10 people. Yeah, Andy, sometimes. Savage Batman, how you doing? Oh, thank you so much, Savage Batman. I appreciate that. I really, really do. Whoa. Man, been a long time since I've had to walk on boulders like this. I have about busted my ass about 5 times already. Trying to get back up this embankment here. Whew. My magnet keeps locking onto my keys in my pocket. So, this is where we're at. Trying to get a fishing pole back for somebody. Not having any luck so far. This is the area that the guy pinpointed on the map for me. So, no luck. Now we got some people fishing over here. I'd imagine if it was over there, somebody would definitely catch it. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna have to call this one. Stephen Taylor, how you doing? Thank you so much for stopping in, Stephen. We really appreciate it. Yeah, guys, no luck. I think when I get done with the live, I'll take a walk around here a little bit. Looks like it's a pretty popular fishing spot. So if somebody actually accidentally forgot it, there's a good chance somebody picked it up. You know how that goes. But I'm not gonna walk you guys around and bore you to death looking through all the weeds and nonsense. But I do think I'm gonna try and find another spot. I'm out here magnet fishing, you know. And the weather's been so unpredictable. Every time I have time to magnet fish, it starts raining. And it's no fun. And it's no fun at all, guys. So yeah, I'm trying to rack my brain where there might be a good spot. I may head up to Fort Pierce and see if they have some of the roads open yet. There's a bridge up there that me and Easton did probably, I'd say 6 months ago. and we were still pulling stuff up when we left, and there was some really heavy stuff, and we didn't even have as good of magnets back then. So there's no telling what's there, and it's a bridge that's been abandoned. So it goes into a property, and that property is completely fenced off, and the road is history. So it's just an empty bridge. Don't have to worry about traffic, which is great. Because, man, when we're throwing magnets off a bridge, sometimes on busy roads, it is just ridiculously hard for you guys to hear, you know. And of course you're taking a chance being out there by the road anyways. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, guys. If you guys don't have anything to do, keep an eye out. I definitely think I'm gonna go live again as soon as I pick out another spot. Head to it, see what else I can find. I can't be out too long. I have to try and figure out some repairs on my air conditioning at home. I woke up this morning to an issue with it. My outside unit has 2 compressors, and one of them won't shut off. Now, Bill, a little rain never hurts anyone, but it will hurt this phone that has a cracked screen. I haven't built anything to keep it dry yet. And if I'm gonna go live, this is what I use. So I don't mind magnet fishing in the rain at all. But like I said, the phone, not so much, which even the GoPro gets covered with water, so the video quality winds up being pretty bad. But all right, everybody, I'm gonna go see if I can find another spot. Everybody that stopped in, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Without you, there's no us. Keep us going and keep an eye out. I'm definitely gonna set up somewhere else here. I would say within the next hour, 2 hours at the most, I'll be set up and throwing again. So have a great day, everybody. See you soon.